All right, welcome back, everybody. It is the boys' game here as we get the boys' scoreboard up just a few minutes before things are set to tip off. It's a special night here for Grantsburg for Jaden Brown. He is going to get honored for his 1,000th point before the game, so wanted to get in and make sure that we captured all of that. He is having a heck of a year. These are updated stats now. He has 1,036 points in his career. And we're, 11 games into the 24-25 season. So a lot of games left. He's going to try to track down John Chanel and put some distance between him and John as far as the record goes. One of 6 guys in Grantsburg history to get to the 1,000-point mark. And look at, excuse me, hold on a second. Still dealing with a bit of a cough, guys. Sorry about that. But look at those stats that he has there. Just under 30 points a game, which is phenomenal. But he also is a double-double guy. He gets 10 rebounds a game. Dishes the ball. He leads the team in assists, and his steals per game are at the top of the team too. So he's doing everything you want from a basketball player, an all-around basketball player. He's got a good attitude. It's been really fun watching Jaden kind of come into his own this year, and he's going to get that recognition here before the game. And then the game itself is going to be a really good one. Turtle Lake comes in at 9-2 overall. Grantsburg is 8-2 overall. Both teams having a good year in conference. Grantsburg just a skosh better with a 6-1 record. Turtle Lake 5-2. Both teams have lost to Clear Lake. Excuse me. Are you okay? Okay. Turtle Lake is on a 7-game winning streak, by the way. But I think they might be getting set. We've got to, let's just turn it down to the PA and get this for posterity.
Thank you for sticking around for Game 2 in Friday night basketball between Turtle Lake and Grantsburg. I would ask that you please stand as Caden and Blandina sing the anthem. This time, we would like to recognize Jaden Brown for achieving his 1,000th career point last Monday, January 15th at Somerset. Jaden becomes the 6th member of the boys' 1,000-point club, joining Brian Jensen, Noah Shaddix, Jordan Knudsen, John Chanel, and Carson Mason. Congratulations, Jaden, for achieving this career milestone.
Hey, congratulations, Jaden. Huge accomplishment, but much more on its way.
Number 5, Cody Tarman. Number 20, Camden Davis. Number 24, Lane Hay. And number 35, Brandon Wagner. Now the starters for Grantsburg Pirates. Number 1, Riker Snozel. Number 2, JD, Jalen Brown. Number 3, Dexter Schultz. Number 4, Caleb Ramba. And number 55, Cookie Rozier.
All right, just about ready to get things underway. It'll be Brandon Wagner tipping it off against Jaden Brown. Should be a competitive jump ball. And, Jaden got the jump. No pun, well, sure, pun intended there. So Caleb Ronbeck secures it, and we are underway. Looks like Turtle Lake is manned up. Or is it? Yeah, they like to keep Brandon right there in the middle. Three-pointer on the way, in and out. Wagner has it go through his hands. You don't see that too often. Caleb will step back. No, he'll kick it out. Riker. And Stelzel gets it to Cookie. Cookie with some trouble off the bottom of the backboard. Gets it back and floats one in. And Grantsburg gets the first bucket of the game. Lyle Lozier, a.k.a. Cookie, around these parts. And here's Tarman. We saw his twin sister Lexi in the game previous. Now it's his turn to take the floor. That's Hegg. Grantsburg also man-to-man. Three-pointer on the way. No good for Wagner, and Daxter Schultz with the rebound. Quickly up ahead. Rombach goes baseline. Now it comes back out. He's double-teamed. And he will find Daxter Schultz. Daxter weaving his way. He probably could have bounced that over to Cookie. And then a foul after the play was kind of sealed. And they pick up, or they get Daxter Schultz on the foul. Here's Hegg. Three-pointer, Tarman, got it. Brody Tarman gets the scoring started for Turtle Lake, and it's 3-2. Here's Stelzel for three. Lots of long balls, and Stelzel answers with a three of his own. And Hegg lobs it in. This is Davis, kicks it out. Wagner for three, no good. Long rebound though, and that goes to Job. Job finds Wagner, and Wagner with a little hesitation picks up the foul and one. As Wagner picks up his first bucket. And Wagner for the and one. No. Rebound eventually gets to Lyle Lozier. Grantsburg has had height advantages a lot of this year, but not tonight. Wagner, a big guy. Jaden with a step back. No. Riker. Oh, excellent play. Riker gets it and throws it off of Davis, who looked a little unawares that was going to happen. Good play by Riker Stelzel. Another hustle play by the freshman. Caleb with Hegg on him. Rombach steps back, and they're going to play tight on Rombach in this man-to-man. They'll play tight, I'm sure, on Jaden Brown as well. Tarman's drawn that matchup, and Hegg on Rombach. Five here in the early going. Caleb looking, now he'll lob it over to Stelzel, and the Pirates will get things going quickly to Rombach. He takes a step aside. Hegg now spins, tough shot, and it is blocked out of bounds. Wagner with the block. He has 2.5 per game. There's his first one. I think we're going to see a nice defensive struggle here tonight, even though Grantsburg scores a lot of points. Oh, right to Cookie. Cookie with a tough shot, and then a rebound by Davis. Pirates score about 72 a game. Turtle Lake 64, is that what I saw? 63 a game for Turtle Lake. But so far, really active defense for both teams. That's a three-pointer, no good. Rebound, Schultz. And Daxter will bring it down. Daxter, Job on him. Daxter will drop it off. Here's Rombach. Rombach using a screen up the middle, and one! Caleb Rombach with the bucket. Let's take another look at that as he heads to the line. Caleb with 2. Good job by Caleb to just kind of get in there and draw contact and then make that shot. Free throws up and good. Caleb a 75% free throw shooter. Here's Job. Job, a good facilitator. Doesn't score a lot, but he leads the team in assists. Here's Wagner through, and that is a foul on the floor. So a foul on Grantsburg, and that is on Jaden Brown, his first. Jaden guarding Brandon, and Haig has it stripped by, I think Brown got a hand on that and stripped it. Stays with Turtle Lake. Tarman scooches over, and now he's ready to pass it in. He gets it in to Davis. Davis, no good. Brandon there. Wagner puts it back. Didn't even let his feet touch the ground on that putback, and he has 4. 8-7, a tight one to start here. Here's Brown. Brown weaving, and then he loses his footing, slips down, and Wagner off the mark. Rombach does get that rebound, and now he wants to run. Rombach dropped off to Brown, and Brown puts it in. Good-looking play there, and that's Jaden's first bucket of the night. Tarman will slow it down as he brings the ball up on the logo. Dylan Seeger set to check in. Here's Haig. And Davis. Tarman now using a screen. And the three-pointer is off the mark. Turtle Lake has had a lot of threes, but they haven't really fallen, and this one's taken away. Jaden ends up with the loose ball. And that was probably a travel, but he also lost the handle of the ball. Here's Rombach, stuck. Wagner, and he's going to go to the line for 2, and Brandon Wagner picks up a foul. Well, that's one thing if Grantsburg can somehow entice or get Brandon Wagner to get into some foul trouble. Not that, I mean, that was his first one, but sometimes that is a strategy. Go right after him. Free throw good for Caleb. And Dylan comes in for Cookie. Lyle Lazier. Caleb 4 for 4 from the line. He has 5 points. He's averaging just under 16 points per game. Second leading scorer for Grantsburg. Oh, Dylan Seeger, he gets it up ahead. Here comes Rombach. Rombach, he is fouled hard, and he's not able to get the ball off. And a little chat afterwards. Lane Haig with the foul. Hard foul, but clean. So this will be the third trip to the line. Caleb hit an and one earlier. Free throw number 1 is good, just over the front of the rim. 6 points for Caleb. Grantsburg now leads 13-7. Caleb shooting well from the line to start the game. He has 7 points. 5 free throws made. Here's Haig. Davis. I'm sorry, that is, that was Davis. Here's Haig. Can kind of see Dylan sloughing off so that Brandon doesn't have an easy time getting to it. Hegg stops, gets it back. Tarman good from outside. Too hard that time. The ball travels, and it is Caleb Rombach who picks it up. And Caleb probably just made a quick twitch mistake there. He shouldn't have touched that ball, but he just saw the ball coming to him. They would have been out of bounds off of Turtle Lake, but just instinctual grab there, and it'll be Turtle Lake ball. Here's Job. Bounces it in Tarman. Tough defense from Daxter. Ooh, mistimed on the jump. And a swat from Rombach. The ball has English and it stays in. Now the ball is loose. And the Pirates, Stelsel puts it up ahead. And that was tapped. And now, this is crazy. You guys can do your own play-by-play here. Daxter Schultz, and off the glass, and one as Tarman picks up the foul there. Wow, that was absolute chaos. But the Pirates able to weather that and get their 16th point. Daxter Schultz will go to the line. Free throw is good, and the Pirates hitting free throws to start the game. See if Turtle Lake heats up from outside. They've taken a lot of threes. Yeah, they've made one. Brody hit one earlier. Here's Davis. Hegg now. Wagner, he's not afraid of that shot. There it is. Brandon Wagner for three. He has 7. Schultz gets it over to Caleb Rombach. Nice move. Caleb Rombach with 9. Hegg looking for Brandon, who flashed momentarily, but he's good job by Stelsel to stay with him inside the arc. No good. And here's Brown. Brown moving. Now he's got a little bit of a lane here, and off the backboard and good. And there's going to be a timeout called by Turtle Lake. Things getting away from him early here. 21-10. Grantsburg shooting well, especially from the line. And while he takes a timeout, we're going to take a timeout too. Say thank you to Northwood Tech. And welcome back. Just looking at the stats here, 11 games in. Turtle Lake, generally, they're a 30% three-point shooting team. They made 2. I suppose that's about what they're at right now tonight, 2 of 6, 2 of 7, somewhere in there. Grantsburg shoots the 3 at a 33% clip. And I think just Riker has 1. Yeah, that's the only 3 made was Riker Stelsel. I'm trying to remember how many have been shot. Not too many. So after the timeout, Turtle Lake comes with the ball. Here's Tarman. Tarman at the logo. Bounce pass. Job. And Davis looks. Tarman enters it in to Wagner, who backs him down. Backs him down. Good, strong effort there by Brandon Wagner with some pretty good defense from Jaden Brown. And he's able to just kind of have his way underneath, and it's 21-12. And Cookie jump stop, and the ball is out of bounds. It'll be Turtle Lake ball. And here's Hegg. Tarman. Tarman has a quick shot. Job. Job skip past Hegg. Lobbed in. Oh, good play. Oh, just missed. It was there, but just missed. Davis lost it trying to gather it, but the lane was there. Sorry, still dealing with that darn cough. Here we go. Schultz. That ball is tipped, but Caleb will get it. Good active hands on defense for Turtle Lake. That's a toughie, but there's Cookie. Cookie's shot is no good. Caleb with the touch and the putback, and Caleb Rombach has 11. Tarman. And that ball is poked from behind. Dylan Seeger gives it to Jaden Brown. Jaden, the rest of the way. Nice over to Rombach. Rombach off the glass. Oh, that one he misses, but he gets the ball back. No! And the rebound goes to Turtle Lake. Caleb 0 for 2 that time. And that one is offensive. Daxter doing a good job. Daxter Schultz getting back in position to take the charge, set up. And I hear some come-ons from the Turtle Lake crowd. I can understand what they're thinking, that they've introduced the flopping warnings. I've seen it a couple times, once on Daxter, once on a kid from another team. I had no idea what they were calling at first. It's an interesting move, and Cookie loses it out of bounds off of his own foot, and he is going to be subbed out, as Riker Stelzel will come back into the game. Turtle Lake with another possession here. And Tarman. Grantsburg up by 11, 23-12. Ooh, tough pass. Good job by Andrew Buck, new into the game, to corral that one. Buck, guarded by Seeger, bounced in to Joe. Back to Buck. Buck for 3. That one's off the mark. And a foul on Brandon Wagner on the rebound. And that's 2 on Brandon. Now Angela has to make a decision here whether to keep him in the game or not. Grantsburg needs to be aware that that's the second on Wagner. See if they go at him here, as he will stay in the game. Brown. He looks like he will. Oh, Dylan's going to play hot potato. Stelzel, 3, no. Rebound. Caleb tried to hacky sack it back to himself, but it goes out of bounds on that rebound. Job to Wagner. Now Buck. The ball is loose, and it goes out of bounds, and it'll be Grantsburg ball. And who is subbing in and out? Job is coming out, and back into the game, Camden Davis. And Wagner in there with 2 fouls. And Jaden fires it over to Stelzel. Stelzel for 3, that's off the mark. And the rebound tapped by Wagner over to Davis. And he comes away with the rebound and crosses the timeline. Nearly intercepted, or tipped away. Wagner off the glass. Ooh, nice touch, just missed. Buck with the rebound. He's going to kick it out. Tarman from the corner. No. Rebound goes to Schultz. And yeah, Turtle Lake pretty cold from the field tonight. Here's Riker. Stelzel goes after him. Ooh, tough pass. Good job by Brown to keep that one from going out of bounds. Here's Brown. Ooh, errant pass. Good job by Buck to deflect that one. Long pass up ahead. Tarman. Tarman scoots it across. Here's Haig. And back Buck. Buck for 3. That looks like it's on, and it is. Andrew Buck for 3. And it's an 8-point Grantsburg lead. I think they are really trying to figure something out to try to get it inside and put some pressure on Wagner. Lyle Lazier set to check back in. And here's Brown. Tarman tasked. Now he's going to get screened. Step back 3. Jaden in and out off the backboard, but Stelzel is there. And here's Rombach. Caleb's had a nice First half, he's breaking it down. Now, thought about a step back. Now, he will get it over to Schultz. 6:14 left to go in the first half. Lobbed over to Jaden. Jaden goes in. There's some contact, and Jaden's going to pick up the foul. Good job by Wagner to kind of just stay straight up and down and not foul as Jaden came in to try to get Brandon to pick up his third foul. And now a timeout called by Angela Wagner. 6:06 left to go, 23-15. We have a time to sneak one in here. So let's say thanks to Brent Medical Center.
A 3D mammogram is a non-invasive X-ray that checks for breast cancer and other abnormalities. Mammograms can detect cancer early, long before it can be felt. At Burnett Medical Center, 3D mammograms takes place in a private room and is conducted by a radiologic technologist. The entire procedure is quick and only takes 10 to 20 minutes. Burnett Medical Center offers 3D mammograms 4 days a week. Don't delay. Call Burnett Medical Center to schedule your mammogram today.
23-15, Grantsburg with the lead. And again, Brandon Wagner with 2 fouls. I keep saying it because it's such a big deal. Brandon, one of the best guys in the conference. And if the Pirates can get him in some foul trouble, it'll make things a little bit easier for him. But they can't make that the primary objective. They still have to score. They haven't scored in a few possessions here. And that one's intercepted. Daxter Schultz up ahead, Jaden Brown. Jaden, and there is contact, no foul, and the rebound goes out of bounds off of Brown. So that's twice in a row that Jaden's initiated contact, and the whistle has stayed silent. That was a great opportunity there. I really thought Jaden would get him out of position. Good job by Wagner. 2 studs playing basketball here tonight. Here's Hegg. Up top, Tarman. So you got the 2 seniors, Wagner, and that one is out of bounds. Wagner and Brown, the 2 seniors going at it, the 2 big scorers. And then you've got Brody Tarman and Caleb Brownback, a couple of sophomores. And we'll throw Daxter Schultz in there as well. And there was one more, trying to remember. Is it Lane Hegg who's also, no, I'm not remembering, Turtle Lake fan, sorry. But these 2 teams, I'll get to that story in a second. It's going to take too long. Here's Schultz. Grantsburg's still up by 8, but it's been a while since they've scored. Maybe focusing too much on Wagner. And now they're going to settle it down a bit. Hand it off, Rombach. Rombach, he'll take that 3. In and out, and Wagner with the board. Oh, that rimmed around twice. Long pass up ahead, Tarman. Back to Wagner. Buck. Tarman, 4:39 left to go. And it's blocked again by Rombach. That's the second time Caleb. And Caleb averages about a block a game, so he's gotten it twice, and that's off of Grantsburg's foot out of bounds. So Caleb with 2 blocks in the game. Tarman will be the inbounder, looking, and he finds Davis. Back to Tarman. Tarman with a nice, easy one, easy-looking one, as in his shot. Oh, here's Rombach. Rombach, tough shot, and another one that goes all the way around the world, and this one stays with Grantsburg. As I was saying, Tarman just has a nice, fluid shot. That's what I meant by easy, just to finish that thought up. And Grantsburg just can't get the ball to go through the hoop now. Into Lyle. Lyle has it taken away from him. Nearly gets a foul on the way back down. So the Pirates having such a struggle now. This is a big shot. No good. Rebound Tarman. His shot is up and good, and that's what I'm talking about. Smooth Brody Tarman. He has 5 now. And it's 23-17. Here's Schultz. He'll hand it off. Oh, if Hegg had been looking, he could have easily taken that one. Here's Rombach. Spinning. Rombach, he's triple teamed, finds Lyle. Lyle picks up the foul, and that's going to be, I think, Brandon Wagner. Let's see, there were 2 options. Oh, they gave it to the other one. Wow. Turtle Lake kind of lucked out there as Davis picks up the foul. I thought for sure, because I think Brandon also had his heart skip a beat there. Free throw good by Lyle Lozier. Oh, that was close. And coming into the game is Brady Job. And coming out is Buck. Dylan Seeger comes out as Riker Stelzel comes back in. 3:41 left to go, 24-17 Grantsburg. And Grantsburg will make a change on the rebounding. Second free throw, no good. Grantsburg's been dynamite from the line, though. I think that might be their first miss. Here's Job, 3.5 to go. Hegg loses it for a moment, tracks it back down. Now Davis. Job open for three, doesn't take it, and Riker gets into him a little bit too much. So he'll pick up the foul. That's Grantsburg's fourth. Turtle Lake, by the way, with 7 fouls. So bonus situation for the Pirates. Passed in, Hegg kicked out. Wagner off the mark, and the rebound goes to Schultz. Good rebound by Daxter Schultz, and the Pirates have the ball. Here's Stelzel back up to Dax. Dax in the lane, floater no good. The Pirates just cannot find the bucket now. Davis. Tarman open for three. That is good. Cannot leave Brody Tarman all alone like that. And this game is getting close again, 24-20, as Grantsburg has refused to score the last few times down. They've had real opportunities. This is another one. And Jaden Brown says, I'll do it, guys. I'll do it. He just can do that at any point. He has 7 points tonight, and that one was clutch. Job. Now Wagner. Both teams man-to-man this entire night. Tarman. He finds himself open. The rebound, tapped by Davis, but it goes to Jaden. Jaden thought about knifing through all the way. He's going to take a three. In! Jaden Brown! Back-to-back threes for Jaden, and it's a 10-point Grantsburg lead all of a sudden. Here's Hegg, lobbing it in. That time they find it, and Davis gets his first basket of the night. That was very easy. They almost had that play earlier. That time they were able to secure it. Here comes Caleb down the lane. Oh, he dropped it off. Stelzel came driving in baseline. He wanted him to kick out. And a turnover on Grantsburg. Here's Job. 8-point Grantsburg lead. Hegg. Wagner from downtown, no good. Rebound tapped, and Jaden's there to grab that deflected rebound, that tapped out rebound. Nearing a minute to play. Grantsburg looking to add to their lead here before halftime. Schultz, and he will get it back to Jaden. Brown over to Stelzel. Back to Jaden, tough pass. Jaden's able to handle it, under a minute here. Pirates in no hurry. And Jaden has to do something now, 5 seconds. Maybe they're saying he's too far away defensively. So now here we go. 37 seconds. Now he's counting. Here we go. Jaden Brown. Pirates are going to look for to kind of keep it. Taking a lot of time off. Here's Daxter. Daxter over to Caleb. Hegg on Caleb. Caleb. Jump stop. He's going to take the jumper. Oh, Caleb Rombach having a good night. He has 13 points and nice mid-range. With 8 seconds left, here's Joe behind the back. Lobs it in. Ooh, Hegg with the chance. No, he's going to lob it into Wagner. Wagner, fade away. No, rebound, and that's going to do it. The Pirates go into halftime with a 10-point lead. This is a fun one, you guys. Some good players, good matchups, a couple of good teams. And this has been fun. I know the score is a little bit, it's a 10-point lead, which can evaporate just like that with the way Turtle Lake can play ball. So we're going to take a little bit of a break here and be back with the initials game. The initials tonight are FF. Like in the girls game, we had Foo Fighters, fantasy football. So you get the idea. We'll play the game when we come back. But for now, I'll say thank you to some of our sponsors.
My career journey started at Northwood Technical College. I'm a business management graduate, and I'm proud of my education here. I transferred to a four-year college where I earned a bachelor's in management, then went on to law school. I'm now an attorney and chief operating officer of a sovereign nation wealth fund. I work remotely across the country providing business resources for 2 tribes. I chose to start my education at Northwood Tech because I could earn credits towards my bachelor's. All associate degrees have a 4-year path. Choose your path and experience success.
All right.
A 3D mammogram is a non-invasive X-ray that checks for breast cancer and other abnormalities. Mammograms can detect cancer early, long before it can be felt. At Burnett Medical Center, 3D mammograms takes place in a private room and is conducted by a radiologic technologist. The entire procedure is quick and only takes 10 to 20 minutes. Burnett Medical Center offers 3D mammograms 4 days a week. Don't delay. Call Burnett Medical Center to schedule your mammogram today.
All right, here we go. Initials are FF. Before we get to that, let me give you just the scoring here at halftime. Grantsburg leads 32-22. And leading score for Turtle Lake is Brandon Wagner. He has 9. Brody Tarman right behind with 8. 2 points from Cam Davis. And Andrew Buck has a 3-pointer to his credit. For Grantsburg, it is Caleb Rombach leading scorer right now, 13 points for him. Jaden Brown, he has 10. And let's see, Riker Stelzel, Daxter Schultz, and Lyle Lozier all have 3 points. So there they are. Yeah. There they are. Okay, they're watching. That's good. That's good, boys. They're watching. We are awesome. Those guys do the Jaden Brown fan page, I think. That's the Jaden Brown crew over there. All right, FF are the initials. So let's get to it. Come on, Alex, you can do it. Here we go. FF, clue number 1. Connected to Nintendo in 1991. Connected to Nintendo in 1991. I need to take one quick break here. Everything all right? Need to see this going. Before I get too much farther, hold on, Pete. Since you came up here, you've got to talk. Pete Johnson is up here. We're going to have a quick discussion. Let me see if that's, I got to turn that on. Because we've got a fun event coming up. Is it the third annual
Third annual baseball bingo.
Yes.
Sunday, February 2nd. All the money goes to youth baseball, grades kindergarten through 12th grade. It's really fun. We got over 12 grand worth of prizes we're going to give away. A lot of sporting goods, but a lot of stuff that's not sporting goods, stuff for men, stuff for women. So Sunday, February 2nd, you get tickets at Community Bank. You can buy them at Hummers. You can buy them from me, or you can Venmo. The Venmo address is @Pirate Baseball.
Here we go, @Pirate Baseball. I'm going to put that up there. And you guys can get the tickets, Pirate Baseball.
Yep, that'd be great. We'd love to have your support.
For sure. All right, thanks, Pete. Pete's up here. He's doing the book down on the scores table. So let's start over. Derek says it's not Frankfurter. Okay, here we go. There's Casey. Oh, they see it. What's the Beau's name? What is it? Jameson, that's right. Jameson and Casey. Aw. Here we go. We'll start over. Connected to Nintendo in 1991. Clue number 2. Used to feature a lot of kissing. Used to feature a lot of kissing. Clue number 3. Debuted in 1976. Debuted in 1976. Oh, there's Amber the Disaster, according to her sister. There's JD. Move over to JD. He wants to be no, to the left. There he is. Okay, gosh. Everybody's just a ham for the camera now. Debuted in 1976. Clue number 4 features surveys. Features surveys. Ava says Final Fantasy. No, but what a great game. Clue number 5 includes fast money. Includes fast money.
All right. 6, 9, 5.
All right. Clue number 6. TV Guide once ranked this the 3rd best game show of all time.
8, 0.
TV Guide once ranked this the 3rd best game show of all time.
Oh no.
You got it.
I'll say one more and then we'll have to redraw. 6, 9, 5. Oh, never mind. Here it comes. Ooh, he's lucky.
He is fired up. Who's playing? Nobody playing here tonight. Nintendo 1991 featured a lot of kissing, debuted in 1976. Oh, who got it? Lawn Insurance. Lawn Insurance says Family Feud. That's correct. Family Feud. All right, now you guys are all warmed up. Here we go. Still sticking with FF with a couple minutes left to go. Happy Monkey got it just a little bit late. Clue number 1 features hosts. Features hosts. Clue number 2, connected to dozens of locations. Connected to dozens of locations. Clue number 3, an iconic one is connected to 1979. An iconic one is connected to 1979. Clue number 4 features, excuse me. Yikes. Features colleges and universities. Features colleges and universities. Clue number 5, connected to Cinderella. Connected to Cinderella. It's always funny when they recognize. And clue number 6. Ooh, Happy Monkey got it though. Final 4 is correct. The 6th clue is, in a sense, the end of a famous basketball bracket. All right, so that is it. We're having fun here. This is a good West Lakeland Conference game. Really good athletes playing basketball. Some of these guys, this is what they want to do at the next level, so it's fun to watch them get out there and perform and do this. Where are we now? Oh, there they are. Having fun in the crowd. Okay. He's not going to acknowledge it. All right, we're about ready to get the second half underway. Thanks again for joining us. We have at least one more half of great basketball here tonight. Grantsburg does have the 10-point lead here at halftime, 32-22. Both teams have been in man-to-man defense. I don't think we'll see that change. They've both got the horses to do it. So here we go, Lane Hegg We'll get the inbounds and away we go. Wagner lobbed in. Davis double teamed on the low block. That one nearly tapped by Jaden. It gets by him. And an early three, no good. Rebound off of Turtle Lake and out of bounds. So Grantsburg weathers the opening storm from Turtle Lake. Just looking around? Okay. All right. And here's Daxter Schultz over to Stelzel. Just underway here in the second half. And yep, looks like man-to-man here for Turtle Lake. Ooh, Schultz. Schultz down the lane, off the glass, can't get it to go. Wagner had 2 fouls fairly early in the first half, but was able to get out of that first half with no other fouls despite Grantsburg's best effort. And now he's coming in able to breathe a little easier. Of course, he wouldn't want to pick one up here early. Oh, dropped off and intercepted. Jaden Brown, up and down for Jaden Brown. 34-22. And Wagner didn't even, he kind of just sloughed off. He didn't want to pick up a cheap foul there as Jaden had a good beat on him. And likewise at the other end, Brown and Wagner trading buckets. 34-24. So it looks like they're letting Daxter kind of administer from the top. Here's Schultz and Stelzel. Job on Stelzel. Good job by Riker. Here's Daxter. Daxter can't get that shot to go. He's got to, and that's an easy call as Cookie just runs over Job. So we've seen this before where the other team really just face guards Jaden and Caleb, making the other three kind of do the dirty work, get the job done. A lot of times we'll see it in the triangle and 2. Here it's, well, I'll make sure, maybe they did switch to that. Well, let me take a look, because that's what it kind of looks like. Brandon in the lane, off the glass, no good. Pulls that one down, no good. Another rebound, and that's in. Brandon Wagner doesn't give up, and he gets rewarded with his 13th point. Yeah, look at this, I think, and it's over and back. Daxter, let's take another look. Let's see here. Oh, that was not over and back. Oh, a tough call there. Tough call, but Turtle Lake will try to take advantage of that. And an offensive foul on Haig. Now Daxter has to maybe do a better job of passing that before it's even close to looking like over and back, because I couldn't tell at first glance. I thought it was too. But no harm, no foul. Grantsburg gets the ball back. Schultz. And they are running a triangle and 2 here. Stelzel can hit from outside. Here he'll bounce it to Daxter. Daxter in the lane, spinning. Tough shot, and he gets it to go. 5 points now for Schultz. Haig with an open look. Off the mark, and Stelzel corrals the rebound. Brown brings it across the timeline. See what he can do here using a screen. Now get it over to Schultz. Haig on Caleb, who's kind of posting up. Here's Stelzel. And they hand it off to Brown, who's quasi-double teamed here at the top. He's going to take that long 3, no good. Rebound up for grabs. Wagner wins. Here's Haig. Haig over to Wagner. Wagner will take that shot. The 3's on the way. It's short. Oh, good box up, but he loses it on the way up. Davis, and it's out of bounds. Good effort. Good job boxing out on that by Davis, but it just got slippery under there. And it'll be Grantsburg ball. Stelzel. Ooh. Good effort there by Job. Really made Stelzel have to lob that one. Ooh, another good defensive move that Grantsburg gets a lucky bounce. Here's Schultz. And he's pickpocketed from behind, poked from behind by Job. Up ahead, here's Job. Ooh, almost lost his footing. Good job by him. But he passes it to Daxter. Daxter with a fast break. And he will lay it in left-handed. Daxter Schultz makes good on the layup, and he has 7. And that's who Grantsburg is going to be looking towards in this triangle and 2. And now a timeout called by Angela Wagner, the head coach for Turtle Lake. So the Pirates, they've seen this before. They're sort of used to it, and Daxter Schultz needs to come up here and make some shots. And that's a full timeout. Full timeout, so we will say thank you one more time to Physical.
Physical Therapy and Balance Center offers professional staff that work and live in the community. With state-of-the-art technology, we help you regain confidence and independence. We are a physical therapy facility that also offers many other recovery services, including fall prevention, balance training, and dizziness disorder treatment. You have a choice in your physical therapy. Call us today so that we can help you love your life. Spelled differently because we are different.
All right, here we go. Out of the timeout. Now we'll see what Coach Wagner does, if she stays in it or if she goes back to man-to-man, as Daxter has scored 6 points here in the second half. I'm guessing she'll stay in it, but maybe tweak it a little bit. Here's Buck back into the game. Lobbed and stolen by Caleb. Nice play. And he finds Brown. Brown wants to run through the logo. He's now double team, splits it, finds Caleb. Caleb off the glove. Oh, he's blocked by Wagner. Wagner's been blocked twice by Caleb. Now he got retribution. One time too high, but Tarman with his athletic moves. What a jump. Saves it. And now Wagner loses the ball, splits the defense, gets his own loose ball. It was knocked free by Brown, but Wagner's so strong, gets it back. 15 points for Wagner. And Brown now. Brown, tough shot. Good. Wow, lots of contact. He slams his hands as there's tons of contact in there. He makes the shot, but no benefit of a call. Here's Smith. Not Smith, Davis. Who the heck is Smith? Three-pointer, no. And the rebound goes to Brown. Jaden, gosh. And that one's rejected. Tarman, another athletic move. Tarman with a smooth shot. Can't get it to go, though. And the rebound goes to Grantsburg. Lyle Lozier. Lyle kicks it over to Stelzel. They're really letting them go. Only one foul apiece here in this second half. Just under 12 minutes to play in regulation. Grantsburg led by 10. Here's a shot. No good. Cookie with the rebound. Wow. Just lots of contact. No calls underneath right now. I kind of like it when they let them play like this. As long as it's both ways, who cares? Here's Haig. Outside Buck. Moved around Davis. Wagner. Back out Davis. Davis open. No good. Rebound falls to Jaden. Jaden up ahead to Caleb. Caleb. And he, the dunk layup is good. Oh, and Zach Rombach is in attendance, and I'm sure he will never bring that up again. Hey, it's 2 points and 15 now for Caleb. Wagner, and a blocking foul and one. Brandon Wagner now with 17 points. And that is a foul on Daxter Schultz. There is a bench warning now on Mikey. I think he's not been happy with the lack of calls at the other end. And Brandon Wagner does not make the free throw. Rombach skies for the rebound. He wants to run. Haig will meet him near half court. Caleb stops. Will go back baseline. Haig cuts him off. Caleb nearly intercepted here. Schultz kicks it out. Riker open. Maybe given the red light here. And Schultz to the free throw line and back. Schultz? Wow. Wagner with another block. So much contact. Haig! Oh, I thought he was going for it. He steps inside the arc. No good. 42-30. The triangle and 2 takes a lot out of these guys, too, energy-wise, to try to stick with people. Using a screen. Here's Rombach knifing his way through. And there is a foul, and that's Wagner's third. Wagner just kind of checking out how much he can do down there. That time too much for Wagner, and that's 3 on him. That's the second on Turtle Lake. Grantsburg also with 2. Daxter wants baseline. Up off the glass, offensive. He loves calling offensive under there. We'll take another look. You guys can be the judge. Job comes back into the game. Buck comes out. Dylan Seeger will come into the game. And Caleb Rombach will check out for some reason. I don't know what is wrong with Caleb. He headed out into the commons. Maybe he has to go to the bathroom. Or maybe he cut himself or something on that layup. Haig over the back, or over the head pass to Wagner. Job. Bounce pass. Davis backing his way in. Tough shot, no good. And there's Brown with the rebound. See what kind of defense they do here without Rombach on the court. Back out. Cookie steps up. No, he's not going to take that 3. Now he gets it back out to Brown. And did they go back to just man-to-man? It looks like it, yeah. Jaden for 3. Nope. Rebound Wagner. Boy, he just cleaned that right off, didn't he? And the pass too far. 42-30. Riker Stelzel will be tying his shoe. That's why we have a bit of a break. And back we go. 9:20 left to go. Daxter down the lane, and he is met. The shot is up and one, and Brandon Wagner will pick up his 4th foul. Daxter Schultz has 9. I think it was Wagner. No, they didn't get it on Wagner. It was Brody Job. Oh no, I'm sorry that I misread it. I wasn't patient enough. It is Wagner with his 4th, and up off the bench is Gavin Ellis as Daxter misses the free throw. Tough pass. Here comes Job. Job is blocked by Brown. And Brown. Wagner has 4. Will he try to get in on him? Will Daxter? If they can get Wagner out of the game, that would be incredible for the Pirates. Stelzel. Caleb's still not back from out. Oh, that one's pickpocketed by Haig. Here's Brown. Brown over to Stelzel, and Stelzel can't do it. Here's Brown. Brown for 3. A timeout called by Michael Myers. Almost, if Jaden would have canned that, Mikey has this bad luck of calling timeout sometimes, and Grantsburg will make a play at the last second, right when he calls a timeout. So, but a timeout called, and that's going to do one other thing, is Wagner will now be subbed in for by Gavin Ellis. Still looking down at the bench, no sign of Caleb Rombach coming back in. So, Wagner does come out, and Turtle Lake in a bit of a pickle now. One of the best players in the conference in foul trouble with 8 minutes and 32 seconds left to go. We'll see how long Coach Wagner keeps him on the bench. Rombach back into the gym, but he'll sit down. No, he's going to go right to the scorer's table. And a foul on Dylan. That's a moving screen on Dylan Seeger, and that gives Turtle Lake an easy possession now. Riker Stelzel comes out, and we'll see what Turtle Lake elects to do here on defense. They'll probably go back to that triangle in 2, as Brandon was part of the triangle. But for now, they have the ball. I would expect Tarman to have a big roll. Nice pickoff there by Rombach. He's going to be tough to see what they do here. Rombach loses it, gets it back. Dylan, here's Cookie, and now Brown will settle things down. Jaden with a tough shot, no good. He slaps his hands, probably thinking that maybe wasn't the best time to do that. Here's Tarman. Oh, nice find. Three-pointer on the way. Cold off the bench, though. That's tough. And it's a rebound by Lyle Lozier. Here we go. Dylan Seeger above the glass. Oh, look at that little hesitation by Dylan Seeger. Dylan is normally a pass-first kind of guy. Wagner getting set to check back in. Only sat for 30 seconds so far. Wow. And Buck also getting set to check back in. Tough situation here for Coach Wagner. Here's Hegg in the corner. Grantsburg up by 16 now, 46-30. Davis sets up in. No, it's no good. Here comes Brown. Brown finds Daxter. Daxter with an easy bucket. Daxter Schultz now in double digits with 11 and a timeout called by Wagner as Grantsburg goes up by 18. John Smith says, go Daxter. Daxter's having a good night, and that's the beautiful thing. When Grantsburg is hit with those triangle and twos, Daxter Schultz has really come up strong. I think he had 5 at halftime. He has 6 here in the second half. They just rely on him to make things happen. That's not to say the other guys can't, but Daxter's kind of the third option for Grantsburg. I want to give a shout out. I don't know if he's watching, but I ran into Stan the Man today outside of the pharmacy. We had a nice long conversation, all sports all the time with Mr. Moody down there, but it's also always good to see the legend himself. So shout out to Stan. Hope you're watching. Hope you're having a good night. Hope everybody's having a good night, regardless of who you are cheering for here. Let's see. What do we have on the stream? Over 100 people watching right now. That's fantastic. If you want to say where you're watching from, who you're rooting for, would love to chat with you as we head to the final 6:56 of this one. So the timeout, Wagner is back in there. Ellis stays in there. Wagner gets the entry pass back to Ellis. Ellis for 3. No good, but the rebound goes to Wagner. Wagner, a little hook shot, little baby hook for Wagner, and they need everything from him. I mean, yeah, there's a chance he'll foul out, but he's, like I said, one of the best. It's just tough, especially down by this much. I mean, there's really no option. Jaden. Now Daxter. Daxter goes baseline. Caleb gets out of the way. Off the glass and good. Daxter Schultz just so physical, and he has 13. Grantsburg answers back. Daxter is scoring about 11 points a game, but as of late, he's really pushed those numbers higher. Here's Ellis, and he traveled. And back into the game, Riker Stelzel back into the game. Grantsburg up 50-32. Turtle Lake will host Northwood. Actually, no, don't they go to Northwood? I think I wrote it down wrong. But they play Northwood on Tuesday. Grantsburg is at Shell Lake on Tuesday, and that's the end of the first half of the conference season for these teams. Rombach. Schultz, and he is fouled. That is 4 fouls now on Turtle Lake. Caleb will inbound. Here's Jaden. Tarman's done a good job on him. Jaden is well below his average. He has 14 points. And regardless, here he goes knifing through. Got it to go. Just that's a shot that Jaden has taken 10,000 times in his life. Most of them not with people in the gym. You know, that hard work. Buck with a tough shot. Rombach gets the board up ahead. Stelzel wants to push. No, he will slow it down a little bit. And, oh gosh, I thought he was going to pass it, and Caleb wasn't looking. Rombach, they're going to give him some room, so he puts it into the basket. A 3-pointer for Caleb, and he has 18 now. Caleb's been averaging over 20 in the last few games. Three-pointer Tarman, no good. Rebound by Buck. Outside, here's Wagner. Gets by Jaden. He loses the ball, kicks it back, and Jaden comes up with it. It's a 3-on-1. Up to Dexter. Dexter, and he is actually no call, or no foul. Just a good job by Tarman to knock that one out of Dexter's hands, out of bounds. I think he was going for a lob there, maybe off the glass, I'm not sure. But no fireworks, just ball out of bounds. Oh, nice look. Oh, nice look, Dexter. DY good. 2 good looks there. Dylan Seeger has 4. He has more than his average points per game. Davis has to take the 3. Oh, he cans it. Nice answer by Cam Davis, his 5th point. Rombach. Davis on him. Over to Stelsel. Stelsel, nice Euro. Too hard. Might have had a dump off there, but he also had the shot. Hegg over to Tarman for 3, no good. DY somehow lures it back in. Here comes Caleb. Caleb against, and that fouled out Brandon Wagner. Great job by Caleb Rombach to slow down, to speed up. He saw Brandon was in the way, so he wanted to make sure he got Brandon Wagner off his spot. Good move by the sophomore. I'm sorry to see Brandon Wagner hit the bricks. Obviously, I'm a Grantsburg guy. Caleb's my son, but I love watching Brandon Wagner play, and it's a bummer that he's not going to be out there for the next 4 minutes. But for Grantsburg, that's a big deal because they have a 12-point lead right now. And Caleb at the line. Caleb now with 19. Second free throw by Caleb. He missed one. I think he's 6 of 7 tonight from the line. He has 19 points. 4 minutes left to go. And that one is blocked. No, they're going to call Caleb for the foul. Oh, no, they didn't call Caleb. They called Jaden Brown. Yeah, Caleb came out of there. He never thinks he fouls, let's just be honest, but he came out of there with extra aghastness, but it was on Jaden. So that's Jaden Brown's 3rd foul, 3:57 left to go. Free throw up, no good by Brady Job. Did I already tell you 3 fouls on Jaden? Kayla Alderton. One sec. Free throw is good by Job. That's Brody's first point. Sorry, Brady. Couldn't read my own writing. And Grayson Peterson will check in, and Eric Patterson as well. Grantsburg up by 22 now. Caleb looking for his 20th. Can't find it there. Stuck at 19 points here. But Jaden, boom! Just a quick pick. And Jaden Brown, while I was looking down, gets his 18th point. 60-36. And a little scoop and score there for Cam Davis. He has 7. Kayla, number 53, that's Eric Patterson. He's going to check in now at the next whistle. Stelsel and Cookie. Lyle with a little head fake, a couple dipsy-doos, but he will not pass it. Good idea there. Now over to Stelsel. Stelsel. Job. Nice pass. Here's Caleb. Caleb in and back out. They're not looking to score now. Up by 22. Maybe he will here. Yep, he will. He's blocked. The foul on Hegg, though, and Caleb will go to the line to shoot 2. Well, here's a very minor storyline. Jaden Brown with 18, Caleb with 19. Jaden has been the leading scorer every night so far, and Caleb's missed 2 in a row. That lid on the 20 bucket as Daxter Schultz comes out and Lane Hegg comes out. So does Brody Tarman. Excellent game by these guys, and Grantsburg still has to go to Turtle Lake, and it'll probably be a much different game. Second free throw, Caleb does get it. Caleb has 20. So Caleb, unless Jaden scores here, Caleb will be the leading scorer tonight. 2.5 minutes left to go. Dylan Seeger checking in. Three-pointer off the mark. Ellis gets a nice board. He will shoot it. Oh, up and over. Up and over Rombach, and Ellis gets his first bucket of the night. 2:20 left to go. Grantsburg's bench is very short tonight, so they will keep starters in. I don't know where Jackson Brown is. Good screen by Patterson. So Grantsburg will have starters. Here's Rombach for two. Canned it from the baseline. 22 points now for Caleb Rombach. Caleb's career high is 23 with 2 minutes left to go. We'll see what happens. They aren't really looking to score, but he was open from the baseline. Nice little flash in the lane there, but can't get it to go, and Rombach gets the rebound. Minute 40 left to go. Jaden, and he will kick it out to Caleb. Caleb spots up three-pointer, no good. Rebound batted, and Buck comes away with the board. Nice hezzy there by Buck. Bounce pass to Ellis. That was Peterson. Three-pointer on the way, no good by Job, and the rebound goes to Brown. And a timeout called by Mikey, and I think Jaden and Caleb will be sitting down, and DY and Daxter come back in. Me? Oh. So like I said, Grantsburg's bench was only 2 deep tonight, so it's not like Grantsburg's keeping their starters in. They have to keep 3 of them in. Here's Riker. Ooh, that's probably a travel. Oh, nice block. Peterson with the blocks, get it. And I think Daxter touched it at the end. Under a minute to go, Grantsburg leads 63-40. Whoops, I missed a point there for the Pirates. So a heck of a win here for Grantsburg as Job knocks it free, but Daxter's there. And they're playing hard, and they're going to have a push on Turtle Lake, and that will be their 6th foul. I think they called it on Eric Patterson. No, he called it on 53. Oh, it's on 20. Okay. Wait, what the heck? Okay, Cam Davis got it. Okay, we are all straightened up. And Stelzel will go to the line. Riker has 3 points. Free throw number 1, no good. Rebound goes to Davis. 40 seconds left to go. Ellis for 3, no. Rebound though. Job left open. 3-pointer for him. Yes, pure for Brady Job. I keep misreading my own writing. So 63-43 score. Looks like Turtle Lake's gonna kind of keep working defensively. God bless them. I mean, play the thing out for Pete's sake. I love it. But Riker, now they will stop. 7 seconds left as Riker will dribble it out on the logo. And the Pirates with a 20-point win. And absolutely, that's a nice signature win, because you all know Turtle Lake is a heck of a team. They're in contention, but now that is their 3rd conference loss. They've lost to Clear Lake, Shell Lake, and now Grantsburg. Grantsburg has lost to just Clear Lake. So a big night there for Grantsburg here against a heck of a good team. Let's look at some scoring. Okay, Gina just said, whoop, whoop, must have been Rombach breakfast. Yeah, maybe it was the pancakes, eggs, and bacon we fed them this morning. So Gina normally hosts team breakfast on Friday mornings in football, and then now carries over into basketball. But those people, they're in quarantine or something. They're on, I don't know, something's going on with that. So they didn't make it tonight. I hope I'm not sharing too much, Gina. So we took over and made breakfast for them. Zach actually made Renee made the pancakes. Zach cooked them. I made the bacon and eggs, and yeah. No, we're happy to fill in the one time, Gina, but you guys got to get better and host these turkeys. So anyway, let's look at the scoring totals for both teams. For Turtle Lake, 19 points, right at his average. Brandon Wagner, let's see, 8 points for Brody Tarman. Cam Davis had 7. Brady Job had 4. Let's see, Andrew Buck had 3, and Gavin Ellis had 2. No breakfast for you, Vikes boy. For Grantsburg, a nice night again. 3 players in double digits this time. Caleb Rombach, the leading scorer, with 22. Jaden Brown with 18, and Daxter Schultz with 13. Riker Stelzel had 3, so did Lyle Lozier, and Dylan Seeger had 4. All right, well, I hope you guys had as much fun as I did. This was a lot of fun. Thanks, Kayla. Kayla says, good job. I'll take it as you're talking to me, but I'm guessing you're talking to the boys. A big win, a 20-point win for the Grantsburg Pirates. And again, Turtle Lake I think they're heading to Northwood. I wrote it at Northwood on the girls' side, but just Northwood. It has to be. They had so many home games. I think they had 7 home games Turtle Lake did in a row. They did have a holiday tournament thing. But other than that, a bunch of conference games in a row at home. So now they got to go on the road a bunch. Grantsburg will be heading to Shell Lake. And again, that's the last game of the first half of conference season. So then we go, if you like Turtle Lake played here, Grantsburg plays in Turtle Lake next. So that's what's happening next. I think that's about all the air I have for tonight. I want to say thank you to Nick Rombach, who does a great job on the camera. And thank you to all of our awesome sponsors. Can't do it without them. And that is going to wrap things up here from Grantsburg. Pirates win 63-43 over a tough Turtle Lake team. And you're watching it here on We Are Grantsburg, part of the We Are Network. Have a great night, everybody.